Hi, Seekers. Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Hello, good morning. Where's everybody? It's Taco Tuesday. Well, I'll just gab till you get here. A live chat alert. Still nobody. Ooh, we got somebody. Come on, we'll hang out. Nobody else here. Now listen. Jackie, hi, sweetheart. Good morning. Up and at 'em. Listen, I figured today we'll talk about Foodie because I feel like our girl is maybe shenanigans. Are you the same shenanigans from the Twitter? Are you? Good morning, April. I'm waiting for shenanigans. Are you the same one from the Twitter? Huh? That puts up all the Foodie stuff. Are ya? Yes? Oh my God, I love your stuff. I follow you more than anyone. You're a genius. I love it. Hi, Janine. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's something wrong with her right now. Maybe going off her psych meds, going back on them. She's in did you see her weird, what was it called? Toe the Line or something. That weird little sketching thing she did about her husband. Twisted. Is she manic? Who would do that? Hi, Vickery. Who would do that? Hi, GirlTube. You're honored. I'm honored. Shenanigans is in here. The queen of the Foodie Beauty Twitter. She's definitely off her rocker. Something's not right. Oh my God. I'm like, who would even think that, let alone... We're talking about that newest thing that Foodie put out. I'm not even going to play it. It's so twisted. Definitely disturbed, yeah. Salah should be scared after seeing that. I don't know. Maybe he's dark too. Just saying. Hello, Carlotta Alada. I love it. So I'm getting ready. Here's what I'm going to plan on doing. I don't know when I'm going to get it up or get it done because I got to do a lot of research. But if anybody wants to email me with timestamps and the name of the live streams, that'd be great. Here's what I'm going to need from you. I'm going to need, or I got to go find it, which I will later. When Pete's did that live stream and people were demanding to see BBJ. And BBJ was sitting up on the top of up by the railing. And she was frail and skinny looking. And this is before the mats were removed. We're going to need that. Then we're going to need, probably won't find it. She probably deleted it when she was in Kuwait the first time. And Pete's was upset because BBJ was shaking in pain, by the way. That's why animals shake. They're in pain. So we know it was her claws were embedded in her paws, right? Miss Animal Activist of the Year. Anyway, and then we need the live where she said that if she gets home and BBJ needs all this care and stuff, she's going to put her down. I'm going to need that too. And if you know, or you know where the clips are, great. If you could just give me the title and the timestamp. I want to put that together because I'm tired of her pretending like whatever. But she's doing it just to get in the algorithm. Because if you noticed, I don't know what more shit she's been deleting, but if you notice, her sub count's going up, but her views are going down. Make that make sense. Math ain't mathin'. Anyway, except for buy subscribers here kind of thing, right? Anyway, she's dropping in the algorithm again. I almost thought her channel was gone this morning because I couldn't even find it. Yes, animals are really good at hiding pain. They learn to adapt because, you know, it's their instinct. But when they're shaking, you know they're in severe pain. Everybody knows that. Yeah, is that time? No, it's still only the 10th. She money grabs the last week. That's when she gets, you know, problematic and creates a stir. So this is weird. I think it has something to do with the meds. Her brain's misfiring. It's all over the place. Never, ever stop and start meds, especially psych meds. Never, ever, ever. Please. Good morning, Sarah Pondu. So I feel like she's in a very disturbed state of mind right now, which means log off. She buys friends in real life, so why not buy subs on the internet? Right, especially when they go up consistently. 100. Every week or every other week. Is consistently. Oh, the bloop heard around the world? Yeah. And then we got to play that as the finale. So I want to line this up just for a little member berry. That her animal was in pain. People were willing to bring a mobile vet to the home. People were willing to pay for it with Pete, and she wouldn't let him. And shame on you, Pete. You were in charge of that cat. If I ever seen an animal shake like that, neurological or even nerve pain, I would be, thank you guys so much. We got to do something for her. But we're talking about Pete. Look what he did for Timbit. So there's that. They're both horrible. And then you leave your pets for a month. A month? Now we're at 6 weeks. This is the 6th week. You have left your pets alone. Go home. Go back to Kuwait. Exactly. You can't. And I know those. I know those pets are still in that house. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna take a hamster and a cat, especially a feral cat. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Nobody. Somebody might be popping in. The way Timbit died was horrible. Is it glitching? Let me see. No. Wi-Fi strong. Got to fill in those sparse eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? It's all good there? Okay, thank you. If you get any glitching, just go out and come back in. That should fix it. So my Timu was supposed to be here between the 7th and the 11th. 10th, 11th. Yeah. There's been no tracking update. So if it's not here by tomorrow, I get $5 off? That's stupid. I don't think anyone's checked on them. They left a pile of food for a few weeks. I think she left them alone and someone comes in once in a while. Me too. Oh, it was you, Wildfire? Okay, Flower, okay. You've been up since 2:30 a.m.? Listen, I was sound asleep by 10 p.m. last night. Woke up 6:20. 8 hours and 20 minutes of sleep. Boom. Eight hours and 20 minutes of sleep. Supposedly, Chantel had somebody watching them, right? That's what I think. Somebody just popping in every couple days, if that. We know it's not Murad, not Allah, because they're not talking to him anymore. Allah said he's lost his friends, his job. Chantel's good at that. Isolating. But whatever. He still thinks he's getting Canadian papers. He went to bed at 10:30. Yeah, Murad too. Because Allah said he's lost his friends. Plural. Lost all his friends. They probably can't stand Chantal. Yep, the shenanigans I seen. I even showed the screenshots of what Allah was saying. The sad part is Chantal, her only real life is YouTube. You have the screen. I might even got them from you. The screenshots that were on Twitter. I might have got them from you. Because like I said, I follow you with the Chantal stuff more than anyone else. No, he's not. He took his money out of the business and walked away. And I don't know who was the investor for him. It was either Chantal or his dad. Invested money so he could look like he's got a business. Because if you do not have a job in Kuwait, they will deport you. They don't even play like that. If you are not some sort of contributing person there as a Bedouin, then they will deport you. He took his dad's money and walked away. I am like so blown away how she's trying to pretend like she's bettering her life. And if you asked me, it looks like she's getting herself deeper into trouble through impulsive actions. Thank you, Fresh Flowers. He may not be able to go back, Desiree. Yeah, I think you're right. I think his dad invested in him before he met Chantal to keep him in Kuwait. And then after that, Chantal took over. I don't think Chantal's all about isolate and control, right? Pete. I mean, look at Pete. She tried to do that with Nodder, but it didn't work. He's like, no. That ain't how it works here, sister. I'm the Dom. But I mean, it's starting to look to me like she's getting herself in deeper problems because she thinks she's so smart, or Salah is running the show and he's not very, Yes, when you try to control things all the time in life, eventually it will collapse. Absolutely, Fresh Flowers. I did go over and watch, we can talk about it for a minute. I did go over and watch Kaya's video where she just sat there and not on camera eating chicken McNuggets and reviewing a McDonald's dipping sauce with a bunch of animals around her and a pee-pee pad on the floor. I said, my God, you're just like Chantal. Ugh. You're just a dirty bird. Anyway, people were eating her up in the chat. GirlTube said it was hilarious. She just feeling the waters, right? She just feeling the waters. Testing the temperature. And she had one person in there, full on, defending every single comment where people were voicing their opinions. That person was in there. Then don't watch. Then go away. Don't watch. Right? Apparently, she's just the parent of a dog and not a human. Because most people that have kids, that whole thing just disgusts you. And then somebody was in there saying, don't you minimize what I've been through in my life. You're like, being used like that as a child because this person just wants everybody to shut up. We know those people. Mm-hmm. If you don't agree with a woman being with a ped who may or may not have been part of the ring, then just go away. God. It's because everybody's welcome on the YouTubes. Everybody. Nobody cares about your shady past. You're all welcome here. We don't care if you make a mockery out of people's addictions. We don't care. You're all welcome here. Unbelievable. See, yeah, people were putting that in their comment section in quotations. There were no victims. There were no victims. And then this person that was just standing up for, right? Because Kaya must have been, her life. Watching Kaya must have been her life. It's the only time I felt good in life. I don't care what she did. As long as she comes back. One of those. Shelly, when I can, I'm going to make those Big Mac quesadilla thingy. My husband goes, that was the best burger I've ever eaten in my entire life. I said, so I pretty much put all that together myself. Would you like that to stay on the menu? Yes. He said, that was the best burger I've ever eaten in my life. I go, all right, settle down, John Wayne. Settle down. I said, now you're happy, right? Because Mama's going to be cooking from home all the time. You ain't catching me in a drive-thru unless it's Panera. Maybe some Chick-fil-A. But that's it. That's it. So anyway, then there was somebody in Kaya's comment section. Of course, her name was Vegan for Life or some shit. Anyway, she cracked me up. Because, Kaya's over there eating chicken nuggets, which is not a vegan thing. And the vegan says, first kids, now you're eating animals? What is wrong with you? Oh my God, it was gold. Am I going to the post office? Yes, ma'am. I sure am. You ordered a griddle and a blow dryer. Electric griddles, I could never live without one. I don't know how anybody has. All right, here's my new palette I bought at TJ Maxx. It's called Natural Nudes. No, this was at Marshall's in another city. Natural Nudes are so pretty. Look at them. Aren't those pretty? Totally, the corals are my thing. I love them. So we're going to go in and hit it with the corals. I always like to look presentable when I go out into public. I'm sorry, but I don't go out looking like a hag. I don't know what her name was. That was a VIP. That was a VIB who gave Foodie money. Now, I don't think that was her name. It was like Veganista or something like that. You can read it in there. I love the rose nudes, too. They're just pretty. Especially with green eyes. You know what I'm saying? Purples and corals with green eyes. It kind of makes the green pop. So we're going to go in there, and you're going to really blend it through. You got to blend it through, ladies. We don't want a line of demarcation, even though that's a term for roots. It was Vegan for Life? Okay. I didn't remember, but I got a kick out of that. That was gold. No. That was funny. Then you're going to go in, and you're going to hit it with a deep, right in here. And we're going to go a little bit deeper, people. Let's just get this planted right in there. You really want to cut that corner in. Now, hold on. We're going to get the dark. And then we're going to really just right there. It gives the illusion when you do the lighter on top that you have eyelids and you're not dealing with hooded. Now, after we get the colors in, you're going to go in with a brush with no color on it, and you're just going to work it all in. So it just all blends together. And just keep working it till there's no line. And you can do circles if you want, but you don't want the lines. You just want the color to fade out. She has given over $200 for the vet. Oh, I know. And then Foodie was given money to take her animal to the vet long before the Kuwait shit, right? And people were bitching at her because she kept putting off. And they're like, we gave you money. She goes, you can't tell me how to spend my money. So there was that. So there's been a whole lot with the BBJ thing for years, okay? Because people have been mortified, just mortified, that cat the first time had her claws in her paws. And Foodie's the one that told everybody. She didn't have to say shit. Nobody would have ever known. So then people were like, they were keeping an eye on BBJ and the time frames and why isn't she back at the vet? She was supposed to go back 4 weeks later, have her kidneys tested, have her nails cut, and Foodie just put it off. People gave money, like, are you broke? Kind of shit. And she just didn't care. Let's be honest. She don't take care of herself. She lived in a pigsty. She threw cat food on the floor. They didn't change the litter, according to Pete's, for 3 months. You know how gross that had to have been? The smell? I can't with her. And then to come in and act like someone who just spent thousands of dollars on her cat just so it could enjoy its end of life is now the villain. I mean, twisted. All you had to say was thank you. Because you were not in a mental space to take care of animals. And you still aren't, if you ask me. I think you use the animals for content. I really do. And I think what you put up yesterday was to incite people and anger them again because you really didn't care. I mean, if you really, really cared, you would have been more, yeah. We can't even think of you as normal. We can't. The things you do, people would never do. Does she realize what leaving pets alone for this long, just to only have someone come in? It's horrible. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And then she pretends like people that taking care of her animals are putting up pictures when she literally put up a picture of Sam in her bed. Or like, you know, that Sam's with a new owner and Sam's in her, it's a picture of Sam in her old bed. I mean, what is happening here? And then she's putting up pictures of, old pictures of Julia sitting on the back of the couch. She's putting up a repeat picture of the hamster. What is going on? Yeah, something is... I mean, seriously, follow your gut, man. Log off until you get your head right. When's he going to realize he's not getting to Canada? I don't know, maybe after he bleeds her dry and kills her channel. Then he'll walk away and leave her stranded. God only knows. God only knows. But this ain't going to end well, which is why we're here. My dog is 12, and I'm broke as fuck because he's been in and out of the vet. I know. I got to take my 2 in on Thursday. Every time you turn around. And mine are getting older. I have a little savings account put aside. But it's only a couple $1,000s, right? In case anything happens to either one of them, I don't want to say I don't have the money. That's what you do. They're going to be 10. I expect to have problems. Mr. Tig has a thing on his eye. I've talked to the vet about it. And he says, as long as it stays the way it is, it's fine. But the day it starts to involve his vision, stuff like that, he said, then we'll remove it. Because he said, we can't just remove it. We have to cut a pie shape out of his eyelid and stitch it shut. I said, oh, cripe. So he said, there's just no point in doing it. It's not going to hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't itch. It's just there. And it happens when they get older. Little things start appearing, right? So I always just tuck money away in the vet fund savings account. It's kind of like you have to have your own medical. When you own dogs, you got to treat them like you would yourself. And we see how Foodie takes care of herself. Yeah, the vet says it's not worth it at this point. But if it were to grow and start, being in his vision, then he would do it. And I've always got money tucked away. I got 2 dogs. They go in and they get their nails cut. Tig's every 4 weeks, Jack's every 6 weeks. Or no, 8, 6? 6. So they're both going in. And they're getting their nails done. They both got to get their DAPPT shot. They're good on their rabies for 2 years. This is just like taking care of a kid. You don't ever want them to suffer. You don't want them in pain. You don't want anything to happen to them. They both still act like puppies. Well, Jaxie does. Jaxie bounces all over the house. Tiggs ain't got time for that. But man, I couldn't even imagine knowing that you made the mistake once of letting the nails grow into the pads of your cat. And you didn't have a standing appointment or even a vet tech come to your house every 4 weeks and trim that cat's claws. I can't believe that. That means it really didn't even bother you. It didn't even matter to you. And I want that video clip, and I know it's even on my channel, because I was upset when he said something's wrong with BBJ. She's shaking, like she's got something wrong with her head's shaking. I'm like, that's in pain. The cat's in pain. Thank you, Rain. God, can you imagine the pain that baby went through? And the kidneys with a dirty litter box? And the cat's constantly she's dumping treats. That is not good for a cat's kidneys. You can look it up. And then we're going to sit here while you incite people. Oh, I don't know where you're getting your advice from, sweetheart. I do not know where you're getting your advice from, but boy, you're really looking to lose your channel. I told you, don't ever take advice from anyone that's lost their channel. Chances are, they want you to lose yours too. There are some bitter people that have been booted off the YouTubes. My 2 Shorkey Cytopoi injections are $68 a month. There you go. It was in a video with BBJ limping down the stairs. Thank you. And she was sitting at the top of the stairs when people are like, show us BBJ, show us BBJ. He's like, he got all mad. And BBJ was sitting by the railing up there. And she was all skinny. And that was with the mats. Right? And Pete's like, I don't have any food for her. There's no food here. Remember that when she was at her mom's? Eating takeout at her mom's. Foodie knows the clips are out there. Yeah, this is true. We're talking about a woman that don't take care of herself. You expect her to care about animals over herself? She don't even care about herself, you guys. She needs to go home. Right? She needs to go home. But I can't wait to see how all this ends. Can you imagine being trapped in Thailand? They can't afford it. The food costs more. Maybe they're traveling. Who knows? We always say that, but she's been there. This is week 6. I have never seen anything so juvenile in my entire life. Trying to act like you're grown. I have never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? Julia, oh, who knows? You shall never, ever, ever, ever let you know. If somebody was smart, they'd let that cat back out in the wild so it can go live its best life and be fed properly. But it's a possession now to Foodie. So come hell or high water, even if the cat is completely miserable, she won't let it go. Even if that cat's completely miserable. I hope it's destroyed the house. I hope it's destroyed the curtains, trying to get out, and the couch. I'll laugh my ass off. Come home to destroyed furniture, destroyed curtains, and you're broke. Karma is a bitch. Wouldn't that be funny? Unless she locked it in a room. And we know she wouldn't have locked it in her bedroom because it'll piss and shit on her bed. So we're going to assume she locked it in that room with the hamster. We know the hamster gets out of the cage. So this could be problematic. The hamster will no longer be a part of the family because the cat knows how to catch rodents. Now, it would all be about Harry trying to hide. And then what's going to happen is Harry will be hiding, can't get out, won't come out because of the cat, and Harry will starve to death. Good times over there in Kuwait. Animals left to their own devices. It's like leaving 2 toddlers alone. They can't fend for themselves. And she's worried about BBJ. Yeah, she can't afford shit. She can't afford 2 residencies, right? They got to pay on the condo and all the shit in Kuwait. So we know that's a lie, right, M. Hobbs? If she said that Harry got out and Julie and the hamster are friends. It don't work that way. Maybe in her little cartoon head. There's no way they left enough food. I use it as motivation. I have severe anxiety and PTSD, and I have a hard time even getting in my car. I say, so does the mister. If Foodie can fly, I can drive. There you go. No shit. Think of it that way. That's one way to overcome. Well, at least work your way towards overcoming. We've all been there. We have all gone through severe anxiety, and it may have happened while you were out or at the mall or in a place with a lot of people. Like overstimulation can bring on a panic attack. And then, of course, your mind makes it worse. Then your mind starts to do an association game. Well, if I stay home, I stay calm. Don't do that. Just say, I'm going out. If I have a panic attack, it'll only last about 10 minutes. I'll be fine. Put in a podcast. Put in AirPods. Put them in, listen, concentrate, get your mind off of it. Go live your life, girl. We only get one. Do not let irrational fear stop you from living, please. That's all it is. And I always say, kill me or don't, I'm going out. And then you take control. You got this. Hi, BNN, Howard. You're folding clothes. I got to go through all my clothes today. I got to go. Listen, anybody ever order the Miss Me jeans? I love them, especially the skinny ones. I don't like the boot cut because I don't wear boots. So anyway, and if I do wear boots, they kind of hug the ankles, and I like the pant leg to be inside. So anyway, it's just me. I got long legs though, so it's fine. Anyway, thank you, Shenanigans. Anyway, so I ordered these. They're called Flamingo Gal. They're kind of like Miss Me jeans, but they're half the price. Well, I went to order some Miss Me jeans, I gotta be honest with you, and they had the angel wings on the pocket with the flap pocket, and they also were straight leg. There's one left. And I thought, if I buy these for $100 fucking, and then they say, oh, sorry, we'll have to wait till we have more inventory, and I'll be mad. So I never buy something when it says one left. Because I know they're going to take my money, and then they're going to play we're a little back ordered, but as soon as then they'll put out the shipping date for a month. I know what they do. So I'm like, no, it ain't happening. Anyway, so I ordered these Flamingo Gals. They'll be here tomorrow, and we're going to do a review on them. And I did the one with the crosses on it, and oh my God, I'm in love with them. I hope they got great reviews. So I really, really, really hope they're everything I dreamed of for jeans. We'll see tomorrow. I like to share everything with you guys. I am not just a show foodie beauty content for life. I'm not. There's many facets to the way my brain works. I'm not a one-way, train with foodie beauty. I am absolutely enthralled into this soap opera. But I'm not obsessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And I don't want you to think that I'm a lazy content maker because all I do is play her shit. I have many facets. You know what I'm saying? Aspirated my spit. Per usual. I talk too fast. Should I do the mermaid hair today? Should I? Foodie fatigue is real. This is true. Sometimes you get real tired. And unless something's really popping, and she's trying. God, she's pulling the old rabbits out of the hat. Everybody go after FFG. Everybody talk about me. I'm going to make you all mad. Oh, same shit, different day, right? We don't even fall for it anymore. It's kind of like The Boy Who Cried Wolf. And we're desensitized, Foodie, by your antics. If you start talking about your real life and what's going on, your views would grow, your money would grow. But you stay silent, girl. That's gold. We'll just speculate. You're stuck in Thailand. It's obvious. I can't wait to get home and see my pets. Then go home. Oh, that's right. You can't. You can't. You don't even have a... Oh, you have to keep paying to extend your plane tickets? That's got to be pricey. Are you screwing up Salah's life, or is he screwing up yours? I can't figure that one out yet. I can't figure out who's ruining whose life faster. You're like This is the movie Dumb and Dumber. It's the movie Dumb and Dumber. Now, here's what you should have done. I don't know if Salah's running from Kuwait because he has no job, or if you are trying to keep a hold on him. Because you could have went back to Canada until everything blew over. Could you not? Yeah, you could have. You could have. But you're sitting in Thailand. Why? You're grown. You could have just went home. I'm going to go see my family, enjoy some fall weather. You're grown. You guys codependent now? Is that what happened? Yes, we know where Yaba is. Oh, here it is. Bye, shenanigans. The perfect storm of stupidity. Right. They're like Bonnie and Clyde, but not that smart. Right? So it's kind of like, they're kind of like Abbott and Costello, or, you know what I mean? Hostage to her own impulses. Right. So who's leading who? I saw on Kiwi Farms, if Syria gets involved, he may not be able to get back in Kuwait. Syria lined up at their border with Israel. And you are right. Because if you did not know, Syria, even 2 years ago, was calling to countries like Turkey and all of them where there were Syrians living to send their people home. They wanted their Syrians back because they were going to probably need military, young guys, right? Could be why he's in Thailand also. Trying to avoid that. I don't know, but Kuwait wasn't playing ball with them, but Turkey sent back, I don't even know how many Syrians. So I don't know. But she got herself messed up in a whole international thing. When she could have just been in Canada, laying on her llama pillow, working through her issues. You know what I'm saying? Easily. But no, she wants to play games. She really thought this was going to be something on the YouTubes, did she not? Plus, she was trying to get away from her obsession with Nader. We know that. Anyway, the crazy thing is now she's got herself all messed up. If I were her, I would be like, I'm going to Canada. I'm out. Yeah, they're both in trouble. Well, the worst that'll happen to Foodie is Kuwait will deport her and tell her she can't come back. She'll have to go home to Canada. That's the worst that will happen to her. But Salah, eek. He could be sent to Syria where he's never lived. We're going to do some mermaid. Do I have any gray back here yet? God, no. This hair will not gray. No gray yet back there. Huh. Imagine him in a war zone. I know. Oh my God. I do the big spray and play. And I do the chi to protect my bleached hair. This is Iron Guard. To protect my bleached hair from this hot triple waver. I love the smell of it too. It's almost like CK1. Makes your hair smell so good. She hates being there, but for whatever reason, she's not going to do nothing without Salah. I know! That's weird. No, I do not. I do not wish for Salah to be deported. No. No. I really don't. This heats up really fast. You use cheap products on your doodle? Oh my God. You know what else is amazing? You could use on your doodle? Not like her labradoodle, probably. It's like we said a naughty word. You know what else you can use on your doodle? No. She's talking about her pet, her dog, probably a labradoodle. Okay? Anyway, go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx if you want to save money. And go to the wall where the hair products are. And get the, It's a Miracle. It says, It's a Miracle 10. They have 3 different style or formulas, but get the one with the keratin. Because everybody knows that Labradoodles, like the poodle in them, has like human hair. Same with the Maltese. They don't shed, and it's kind of like human hair. But anyway, get the It's a Miracle 10, and get the one with the keratin. It's a leave-in after their bath, and OMG, life changer. Yeah, Marshalls and TJ Maxx have them. Then we do a little, we'll do the hairspray after we do it. Now we can unlock it because it's hot as balls. I can feel it. It's like I'm sitting in front of a campfire. I'm just kidding. Come on, unlock. There we go. So you want this part at the top, not like this. You want it like this. There's your waves. Good morning, guys. So I just figured I'd go live while I get ready. Because I have to go to the post office and pick up a bunch of probably presents for the kids. God dang it. I didn't get it all in, but whatever. It always happens. Anyway, and I want to research all that stuff. I know Goose Chuck chewed her ass out. That was gold. Goose Chuck. She is so funny, honest to God. She's a poet with swear words. I love it. And insults. She's a poet. She makes me laugh, though. Because it's like Dennis Leary used to make me laugh like that. When you're a poet with swear words. I don't get insulted by swear words. I think they're hysterical. Charlie's mom, why are you seriously serious? What happened? I can't even find... Oh, how come I think she would threaten him with deportation if he don't walk her chalk line? And honestly, that's what I started thinking after she knows a secret. And she's holding it over him just like she does Pete. Anyway, there's a secret there somewhere. I can guess. I really can. I'm not going to say it, but I can guess what the secret is. But anyway, she will hold it over him. Anyway, I just think that that new video she made is kind of indicative to a threat of hers. It's weird. Because who even thinks like that about your husband? It's bizarre. It is a little manic. And very disturbing. But she did it on purpose to get us talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody. Don't really care. I'm just saying this could be... Listen, that video could end up being an evidence. You know what I'm saying? Tread lightly. Walk the line. Walk the line, Salah. Because in that little video, she didn't seem to care that her husband was, whatever. She only cared about, the house being stained. Did you catch that? She was more worried about the house, the brand new house, being stained. That ain't disturbing, Salah. I'm going to take my glasses off. That ain't disturbing, Salah. Oh, not at all. Good luck with that. She just letting you know. Weirdo. Yeah, the house in the video. Yeah, exactly, girl tube. But she just, she's got to chill the fuck out. I mean, that's for real. So apparently, over in Katie's world, once Gary gets out of jail, they're gonna sit down and tell you the whole story about the SWAT. And the truth is, only 3 cops showed up at first, but Gary became so problematic, he would not come out of the house. It was a whole thing that they called him back up, which means they lit the street up. Yeah, 2 in the morning. I found out it was 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. I could see Foodie waiting to get deported before she would take the L, She won't take the loss, that's for sure. She won't. That's one thing we know about her. She would rather die on that hill of everybody thinking she's married and this is all about love. She would rather die on that hill than take the loss and go back to Canada. For real. I'm not even playing. Like, that's her for real. You know what I'm saying? Well, Katie thinks she's getting surgery on the 9th of November. I got to be honest, if she don't quit drinking and smoking, there will be no surgery. So I don't know. There's a lot of people donating, but she didn't make the money to get the leg lift. So she's just going to do what the insurance covers. Because I'm pretty sure people are like, well, why would I donate if you haven't quit drinking and smoking and then you get denied and you won't give the money back? We know, I can see people saying that. And that's a true concern, especially hard-earned money, and it's almost Christmas time. I understand what people, are saying. So whatever, not my problem. The worst part is, it's going to be even harder for her to quit because she's back to, basically all day drinking again. I mean, it's like it's such an alcohol is the most, in my opinion, the most evil addiction. The most evil. When it grabs a hold of you, it doesn't let go. I've seen it. Nobody matters. Family don't matter. Common sense don't matter. All that matters is that drink. That brain is so trained. Was she live when the police showed up? No. Her phone had died. And so it was about 30 minutes later. She was in the kitchen eating pizza. And then she seen the flashlights in her backyard. And then she went to go back out in the garage. And she had her living room window open. And they were like, Katie. She said she screamed and jumped. Of course she did. You know what I mean? Crazy. Now you gotta go fast on the front, or it will burn my freaking bleached hair right off my head. She's gotta go quick. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, for real, with Foodie. This is coming to an end. I'm telling you, it's coming to an end. No matter what, it's coming to an end. I can't even quit. What? I can't even quit my own alcohol problem. Not for lack of wanting to. Your brain tricks you into thinking it's a need. I know. I've seen it many times. I said it's the worst one. It's the worst one. I can't even imagine. It's got to be horrible. Even when you get clean, medically detoxed. My friend still thought about it every day until she just gave in because she couldn't fight her brain anymore. And it ended up killing her 3 months later. I mean, she literally was in denial too because she was like, it ain't gonna kill me. I will see my granddaughter grow up, all that. Her brain was in such denial. She even ended up pregnant at one point. And I was like, well, there you go. There is your reason to quit. Nope. She went and got a schmishmortion and kept drinking. So, being pregnant didn't even matter. I've seen it. It's horrifying. I hate alcohol. I can't stand the smell. Can't just, well, once in a great while, I like a margarita at a Mexican restaurant, authentic, peach or mango, or peach mango. And I share it with my husband. But it's like once a year because it tastes so damn good. But other than that, I'm allergic to all alcohols except tequila. Because tequila is the most natural of them all, right? That's what I've heard, which is probably why I'm not allergic to it. I don't know, but still, I'm not a drinker. I've seen too many lives ruined by drinking, so I'm not interested. And then I watch them on YouTube, too. And God forbid, if you got a problem with an alcoholic, man, they just go full vengeance because they don't want to hear it. So whatever. Die trying. Whatever. Right? Right. Don't make it your problem, people. That's what they want. They want you to take on their energy of misery. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. They got to get you right where they want you so that you won't leave them. Don't do it. I'm not one of those people. I'm all, shut the fuck up with your nonsense. Go fix yourself. Oh, brother. Like, we ain't got enough problems in the world. We got to worry about someone else's. You know what I mean? If they continue to hide out in Thailand, she'll need some new clothes. I think clothes are the least of their worries. I do have a lot of hair tools. I'm a hairdresser. I don't like, listen, I have one blow dryer, one triple waver, one flat iron. That's about it. I mean, I got a lot of accessories, like really cool, back combing stuff and bobby pins and shit. But when it comes to these things, I'd only have two. One of this and flat iron. Because I have bleached hair, I shouldn't be even doing this. I really shouldn't. Breaks my hair. It really does. But I like it. See how I did some extra purple? So it has that gray look. I love the gray look. I like muted blonde. I don't know what's going on in the back, but... Oh yeah, that's not... Is that waved? Nope. Hold on. Phew, it's hot up here. Imagine when all the health problems show up. Yeah, and the more stressed she is, the more likely she's going to have an incident. The more stress. And you can't make the stress go away with food. Edibles maybe, but not food. The food's just going to cause more health problems. So, I'm just saying, the more issues they have, the more stress she's going to get, and the higher chance of her having a health moment. You know what I'm saying? So, if she was smart, she'd just go back home and get herself out of this, shit show. Oh, they're showing up. She's just hiding it from us, or trying to anyway. True. She was stressed before they even went to Thailand. No, she hasn't uploaded anything except for that weird video. And we're not going to address that. That's disgusting. And it's not going to put her in the algorithm by trying to, she's just, stupid. I don't know if she's mad at Salah, probably. I'm going to assume she is, which sparked that stupid thing. And she's vengeful, so Salah better watch out. Or, I don't know, or Salah's not very nice to her, which is my guess. I'm going to guess that. I can kind of tell. He puts on a little fake show. But the things he says, the cutie and pinching her cheek, that does not scream love or affection or respect. That is, I have a feeling he's not very nice. Whatever, don't care. I just don't care. And he hasn't realized either that the audience is what makes the paycheck. And he keeps blocking all these people for their own feelings, let's just say about Israel. He was blocking all these people that were putting out prayers to innocent victims and stuff. He was blocking them. So what does that tell you? He has taken over her channel. Taken over her channel. He decides what people can say and not say. And what he doesn't understand is her paycheck's going to get less and less and less and less. And less. He don't care. I understand that, Jarella. I'm just saying. He should just mind his business on her channel. But he's not. He is literally blocking people. And they're already hurting for money. Well, he's not in the perfume business anymore. He took his money and got out. So his business is Foodie's business. He's not even doing his gaming channel. I don't even know who started that rumor. About, who are you talking about? Katie's dad's car? I'm pretty sure it's one of those weekly rental cars. The weekly buy, put $39 down and pay weekly. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Because one day Lana was talking about the paperwork and it didn't sound like loan paperwork. It sounded like, that Car City shit. Ow. And yeah, we're not going to get into the politics of what's going on, that's been going on at the Gaza Strip for the last 30 freaking years. This was an opportunity and they took it. It's been going on forever. So I'm just saying, I'm not getting into that part of it. I'm getting into the fact that anybody that says anything in Foodie's chat, not even being assholes towards Foodie, just, whatever. He's blocking. He has completely taken over her channel when it comes to speech. End of. And that's going to hurt her channel. That's all I'm saying. I don't play the whole this side, that side crap. Politics, religion, none of it. I don't. I just don't. You're all free thinkers, free doers, and I'm not about that shit. Because in the end, whatever's going to happen, happens. And if anyone's that passionate, then you know what? Time for you to go help people, I suppose. Not sit on your keyboard and just go do what you got to do. Go be a freedom fighter. Go do whatever you got to do. Okay, I can't see. Amazon says they keep attempting to deliver the gift, but they will try again. That makes no sense. Well, I know yesterday the post office was closed, so I'm sure it's all there today, because somebody reached out to me and said that they said the same thing about the little activity table and the little pizza cart, right? And I got both of them. They were at the post office. So I don't even know what that means. Okay, so Amazon's going to deliver at 7:45 a.m. Yes. They always say that when it's going to the post office. I don't know why. And the reason they're going to attempt again is because the post office was closed yesterday, even though Amazon was running fine. It was Columbus Day. So they have to push something on their thing, and that's what they push for a response. Attempted to deliver. Well, they were closed. So it'll be delivered. I'm going to go pick it all up. They tried this morning. Well, post office opens at 9. You know what I'm saying? If they tried at 7:45, there isn't anybody there. We got these young Amazon drivers. Half the time we have to run down the street to go find our packages because they can't read the numbers on a house. We deal with this shit all the time here. My neighbor was running down the street looking for hers the other day. She was. I said, oh, they do it all the time. Just look at the picture and see whose porch it is. It was next door. It was gold. They do it all the time. They got their headset in, they're listening to music, they pay no attention. Seriously. They got a lot of distracted drivers. We have a couple good ones. But, it just depends. Once they've been here a few times, they usually get it right. But, yeah, she was running down the street looking for her packages. What? USPS, way better. I don't know. I think the best is FedEx. FedEx is the best. UPS is okay. But FedEx is definitely the best. They make good money. They care. You know what I'm saying? I feel like. Hold on. I'm trying to get this last part done. Yes, they do push their Amazon drivers too far, but they also pay them good for overtime. So if they're willing to work it, it's a pretty good job for a young person. I mean, for real. They do get, I was talking to an Amazon driver. I said, is this worth it? And they said, yeah, actually it is. They said, it's like, we're always busy. We never have to worry about there being no deliveries. And they pay us really good if we work overtime. So there you go. That's good for a young person. And they get to be alone in their vehicle, listen to their own music, and spend the whole day with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to go clock in and hang out in some sort of factory or anything. They like it. And they're not delivering like as heavy of packages as UPS and FedEx do. They do earn the money, yeah. Good on them. Hard work never hurt anybody. I was thinking about driving for the local post office. I was gonna too, but guess what? They told me I had to use my own car. I said, no, that's a deal breaker. First of all, I ain't putting the miles on my car. Deliver people's mail, screw you. I want the little white box truck. Or, no. That's the whole thrill of it. Driving around that little white box. Yeah, that's bullshit. You think I'm going to put the miles on my vehicle for the federal government packages and you don't get forget that. The reimbursement's a joke. The reimbursement is a joke. I don't have a car payment. It's not like they can make the car payment for me. Let me see what's up. I don't like this piece. I don't like this one. Of course I don't. Oh, fuck it. Do I care? No, I don't care. All right, hold on. See how much my hair tripled in volume? It's the only reason I do it. Plus, it lasts 4 days. Because my hair doesn't even get oily anymore because I'm old, which is great. Doesn't get oily. Tomorrow it'll look better. So yeah, I got to go to the post office. I got 2 orders. Now somebody from Canada, get a load of this, ordered 3 of my rose clay bars, right? Etsy, international shipping, which I have set up for them to calculate international shipping. They only charge $10 to ship to Canada internationally. And when I went to print a shipping label, they were going to charge me $30. So for 3 rose clay bars, which cost more than 3 rose clay bars. So I refunded you, whoever you are, under your YouTube name. I know your real name, but I'm just saying, I refunded you because I'm sorry. I do take losses a lot, but I just, it's like just free. That's like free. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't. I don't even make enough money in my Etsy store to take like a $20 loss and just, you know what I mean? So I don't know what wrong there, but I am tired. This is why I didn't do international, because Etsy generally gets it wrong and it costs me money every single time. Because they don't know what they're doing, in my opinion. And I'm going to get on the phone with them. I have to. And I always get to talk to a human. But whoever's running this show, they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And it hurts me. Hurts my business. Their charges are getting so ridiculous. They take, for every rose clay bar, they take $3. For what? For me listing it? For them taking the transaction? It's a whole thing. Yeah. Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, I wanted to do this today. Definitely. They're definitely profiting off the sweat of Etsy creators. And there's so many things going on now, even with Amazon. So here's what we got going on. Remember the whole Nike shoes? They show up, not even in a Nike box with a Marshall's tag hanging from them. Right. Here's what's happening. People are signing up on Amazon as a business. Right? A little independent business. So what they do is they go and find all this stuff at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, which would explain why half of it, like the inventory is always really sparse because it's a great place to shop. And then they're charging double. And selling it on Amazon. And they'll have a store named like Me To You, shit like that. It's because they're when you Nike sweatsuit, right? Boop. They have all the sizes you need in a child, right? Boop. Oh, I'll order this. $42, right? Then you go over to Marshall's and see them for $21. So now we got to go through all this with Amazon. We got to start being, we got to look at the store it's being sold from. We have to go to our local TJ Maxx, our Marshalls, our Kohl's. We got to go to these stores now and see if what they're doing, this is what they're doing. This is a new thing, by the way. Yes, Amazon just asked me today if I wanted a business account. So here's what's happening. This is new. I tried doing through Facebook, and I got no sales, none. And the way Facebook sets up their marketplace, if you don't pay for ads, it'll never get pushed anywhere. It's terrible. It's all terrible. Owning a small business, who wants to rent a building and pay the overhead for just a few items? Amazon sent me a knockoff Nike. I got a refund. Yeah, you got to check those, because you know where that comes from. Yeah, that's some Shein stuff. I know it's Prime Days. I was already looking this morning. I didn't find anything that even thrilled me, to be honest. Their Prime Days consisted of like 15% off of anything you'd really want. 15%? Stop. That ain't even worth scrolling for. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hype, per usual. Anything you'd really, really want, and you want to grab that savings, is like 10-15%. We already know the markup is what? Probably 1,000%. So forget it. Yes, Jackie, that is a real pain. But now they have Temu. That stuff has chilled out. And now we're on to people running to the TJ Maxx and the Marshalls, grabbing all the Nike stuff and the Adidas stuff. And then they're selling it on Amazon for double, because when you go to find it or get it, it's not available. And this is what just happened with the Nike shoes. So now I'm learning a whole new side of business accounts and what they're doing. Yeah, you should probably cancel Prime if you're not using it. I watch movies on Prime and shows on Prime on my TV. I love it. They have great movies. They even have new movies where you could actually pay a little bit to watch, like straight out of the theaters. So I do like Prime. I canceled Netflix, and I'd rather keep my Prime and my Hulu. But they've got great movies. They have music. They have audiobooks. So if you're paying for Prime, it's not just about the shipping. You get a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. So maybe you should explore your benefits before you cancel it. I mean, I watch movies on Prime all the time that aren't even on Hulu. Netflix is terrible. I go, goodbye. Yeah, look into it. They got photo storage, shit like that. If you got a creator on Twitch, there's a whole thing there. I love my Prime Video. Yes. I can always find a movie to watch that's new. Yeah, Prime's got a lot of things. You need to deep dive into that. Totally worth it. And then, what else? Yeah, so now I have to do double investigating when I order anything from Amazon. It's so annoying. They're letting anybody and their brother have a business now because they want that money from the business accounts. They don't care what you're selling. I feel like they're not even going to back stuff anymore. And so I'm kind of like, there's this place that we're getting the Disney Pixar cars from for the autistic boy, right? And they just keep pushing the shipping and pushing the shipping because it's coming from a collector store. So, dude, where are the cars? I mean, one thing good about Amazon, I'll tell you one thing. They don't come, you get your money back. That's the one thing I love about Amazon. Yes, you missed the live. I'm sorry, Jamie. They're treating Amazon like eBay. Thank you. You just spit it all out in one sentence. They are treating it like eBay. That's exactly what they're doing. So now we got to watch out for that, because I just got duped. And if they didn't already say that they shipped the Nike tracksuit, right? I could have picked it up yesterday at TJ Maxx for half the price. But the only thing I didn't like about the one at TJ Maxx, it was the light blue, and I ordered midnight blue, which a dark blue, which I think will look way better. And you know what I mean? Won't show stains and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm still waiting. We'll see what happens. Because now, listen, I go right into the chat with Amazon and they fix the problem. I love that they actually back these stores. And eBay started doing that when people were saying they didn't get something and that was a lie. Or let's say this one woman ordered a glass. It's a special kind of glass platter, right? And then so she sold it on eBay to this woman who had we think a broken one, right? So anyway, she gets it and says, oh, it was broke. So she sent the broken one back to the seller. Not only did she get her money back, but she got a brand new one. See, there's just a lot of people out there like that. It's very scary. What's going to happen when there's no stores where you go, I'm not going to trust people online? Yes, definitely. Amazon is so easy to get your money back. I've only had to do it twice in all these years. So that's a good thing because they trust me. They know I ain't all out there complaining about nothing. Half the time, if I don't like something, I donate it to Goodwill and I never say a word. I got shit to do too, Charlie's mom. I got to go to the post office. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me this morning. Foodie, get your head right. Stay off the internet till you get your head right. Something ain't right with you. Nobody says that about their husband, you weirdo, or their cat. No. Bye. Yeah, bye, girl. Stay mad. I got the shirts, sweatshirts, and t-shirts in my store. Hashtag stay mad. All right, guys. Have a great day. Love you. Give me a thumbs up on the way out. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you back here later. Bye now.